Have you ever woken up one morning and realized the person you thought would never leave is already gone? One day she told me she loved me more than anything in the world. The very next, I was staring at her side of the bed, empty, cold, and utterly silent. There was no goodbye, no explanation, just gone. I didn't know it at the time, but losing her would turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to me. We met when life was beautifully simple, had no money and no grand plans, just a whole lot of love. To me, she was everything I had ever prayed for. We'd stay up all night, our conversations weaving dreams of building a life together, traveling the world, getting married, all of it. And I believed her. Every single word. Every single, "I'll never leave you." But somewhere along the way, something shifted. Her once booming laughter became quieter. Her hugs felt shorter. Her messages grew colder. She'd blame it on being tired or busy. But I could feel it deep in my gut. Our love was slipping through my fingers like sand. Then one morning, she didn't text. That afternoon, she didn't call. That night, she didn't come home. At first, pure panic set in. Then, I begged. And then, I just broke. When I finally saw her again, weeks later, her words hit me like a tidal wave. I just didn't feel it anymore, just like that. For years of love, erased in a single sentence. The nights that followed were the longest of my life. Every corner of my apartment, every song on the radio seemed to be a ghost of her, mocking me. I stopped eating. I stopped seeing my friends. I looked in the mirror and didn't even recognize the person staring back. But somewhere in the deep chasm between the pain and the silence, I started to hear my own voice again. I had an earth-shattering realization, something I was completely blind to when I was with her. I had built my entire identity around another person. My happiness, my validation, my sense of purpose, it all depended on her. When she left, it wasn't just her absence that was so crushing. It was the terrifying emptiness of not knowing who I was without her. So, I started small. I forced myself to go for long walks. I reconnected with friends I had pushed away. I picked up the guitar that had been gathering dust for years. I started writing again. I read. I healed, slowly, quietly, and painfully. Then one day I woke up and realized she wasn't the first thing on my mind. And it hit me like a bolt of lightning. Healing doesn't happen overnight. It happens the day you stop needing them to come back. That S when I finally understood. She was in T my forever. She was my wake-up call. It's been over a year now. She's with someone new, and I'm no longer angry. I don't wish her any pain. In fact, I wish her peace, because I have finally found my own. If you're watching this, and you're still waiting for that text back, still compulsively checking their stories, still holding on to a sliver of hope that they'll return, please listen to me. They already left, and that is okay. Because maybe they weren't meant to stay. Maybe they were just meant to teach you who you really are. I learned that love isn't about holding on so tight that you can't breathe. It's about learning when to let go. And when you finally do, you create space for something even better. You create space for yourself. She promised forever, but forever doesn't always mean together. Sometimes it means you have to grow apart, so that both of you can finally grow into the people you were always meant to be. And that, my friends, isn't a tragedy, that's a transformation. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Take care of yourselves.